Hello guys, it's B-RAD and welcome to another episode of my Trade to Glory. So I think we're on episode 5 now of this, and if you did see my last episode, you will see that I did try with the Jadon Sancho Team of the Week card at left cam, and I've just not gotten on with it, if I'm honest. And after doing a bit of searching, I was looking at the Foot Birthday Cordoba on Footbin to try and see if it was something I could integrate into my team. I've realised that it's not in the objectives anymore, so I couldn't do that. So I thought a little bit about what I'm going to do on the team with the coins that I had. I sold Jadon Sancho and I'd done a little bit of trading, so I got up to around about 550,000 coins or thereabouts. You'll see that we're down to 319 now, so that does mean you're going to see what I've decided to do in the team. So I'll take you in, and you will see there what I've done is I have changed Werner to a centre forward and put him at my left cam position. So with his pace, 97 pace, 91 shooting, 89 dribbling on that left cam side will probably work really well for me. And then what I thought, rather than sort of go and look at upgrading my Matthias Cunha, because I'm not quite ready to put the coins into that yet. Certainly I'm not going to be upgrading my Kai Havertz because the jump from an 87 to 90 isn't that massive in his stats. What I thought I'd do is I'd go and have a look and see what I could maybe use as a top striker that would maybe just be able to hold up the play a little bit and bring in sort of Werner, Havertz and Cunha into the game just by holding the ball up. And I realised there's one future star who this year started to light up the Bundesliga as soon as he signed for Borussia Dortmund, so you probably guessed it from there already. But I've gone and bought Haaland's 88 rated card. It came actually naturally with a hunter on it, and I picked this card up for 193,000 coins. This was the lowest one in there. Now obviously the only negative side to him is that he is only 3-star, but being a player myself who doesn't actually use skill moves, that doesn't really bother me. And my plan here isn't necessarily for him to be the one scoring the goals, it's for him to be the one who's playing the 1-2s with sort of Havertz and Werner in the side. So with that being said, I've now got him in at striker, and what I'm actually going to do is going to go and change my custom tactics a little bit. So this is something that I don't usually show on this account, even on the graph to a draft. I have said that if people want to see my custom tactics, I will start putting it into a video, but obviously in a graph to a draft all the formations are always different, so you can't ever sort of use the same custom tactics, so I would have to show you different ones every time. But generally this is the way I like to play anyway. I do like to play with a balanced formation. I'm going to cut that down a little bit narrower on the width there in my defensive style, and then with my offensive I do like to play with possession nice and narrow, with hardly any players getting into the box. I just like to play through the centre and just play passing football. So then I play in the 4-2-3-1 as I said, and what I'm actually going to do with this one is instead of having Haaland do mixed attack, I'm going to actually have him as my target man. So what I hope to be here is that basically he will just wait and be the person that waits to get the ball received into him. The rest will then go off to try and obviously play off him. So he's on stay central, he'll be my target man and stay forward, and I'm going to get Werner to then actually get into the box. I'm going to have him on a bit of a free roam so that he can go wherever he wants. Have him as stay forward, and I'm going to do much the same with Kai Havertz. So obviously this get into a box for a cross is something that obviously if this game was last year's, they'd be designed to, obviously I'd probably want this on Haaland. He would be the one that would obviously get into the box for the crosses, for that El Tornado cross that worked so well last year for him to get a header. But actually what I want is I want these guys to get into the box for what will be a cross, because I want them to be there to be able to feed off Haaland in that middle position once we get on an attack in the box. So essentially, instead of where it comes wide that they'll get into the box for a cross, what will happen is I'll be cutting the ball into the box, either whether I cut that back out to Haaland, then out to Havertz or Werner, or out to Cunha and out to them, etc. Everybody else I'm fairly happy with at the moment. Like I said, we're still stuck with the same goalkeeper. I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. No other goalkeeper would give me full care unless I decided to get an icon, and I'm just not prepared to pay coins for that. I may well consider grafting the icon swaps to get one, but if I just go and have a look and see what the icon swap goalies are currently at, bearing in mind that I don't even have one icon swap at the moment. I'm going to have to go. In point of fact, it appears that there's not any goalkeepers in this particular one, so I would either have to do the mid icon SBC or the prime icon pack with the objectives, which would mean 9 icon swap players, and take the risk at getting a goalie, and anything else that then doesn't fit in my team would be a waste of my time, a waste of my grafting for that player. So yeah, so really there's not anyone that takes my fancy. I'll go and search to see if there's any icon goalkeepers that are sort of in a reasonable price I might consider. It's just that David De Gea for me just doesn't seem to be very good. I've never really thought there's been a lot of goalkeepers that are good in this game, other than Ter Stegen. He's the only one that I've used who just constantly seems to save and do really well. So obviously we've got some of the prime icon moments goalies there. They seem to be out of my price range, and although 249,000 is that for the 90 rated layman, it's just not the sort of coins. If I'm going to spend those sort of coins, then I'm going to go and spend those sort of coins upgrading Matthias Cunha to his winter refresh. So at the moment, I'm happy. We've got Haaland. We've now got him being our sort of target man for Werner and Havertz to play off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get into a game of division rivals. I will tell you that now when I'm recording this video is probably going to go up on Monday, but I am now recording this on Saturday night. So this is actually during the FUT Champions. So yeah, so there's probably, if anyone's playing rivals right now, it's because they haven't likely qualified for FUT Champions. So maybe we'll get some easier games. Maybe I'll get a good chance at trying Haaland out. So we'll go and get into a game and see how we get on with this new card. Okay, so here we go into our first game with the new signing on the team there. Looks to be like a mostly Serie A team, so I'm not sure if that means he probably is doing some objectives. And yeah, I mean, some of those cards aren't the highest upgrades available that they have, so I imagine these are the players that he's either packed or something throughout the sort of course of FIFA, and is probably doing an objective with these players. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to try this Haaland card out and see if he fits in better than Jadon Sancho did. So yeah, we're up against a fairly good opponent here so far. He's done a lot of skill moves to get past me and to get the ball through to Ousmane Dembele, who's put it away. It's a fair enough start, 1-0. I've not really had the ball so far to even try out Haaland. So we'll go again and see if we can get back into the game. And there we go, we're back to 1-1. Nice little layoff there to Havertz, who's put that away with his left foot. Yeah, he kind of gave away a silly pass in the middle, tried to do sort of a on-the-floor pass all the way to his left winger. I got it intercepted and got through quite nicely there. So we're 1-1, and so far I can't really tell how we're going to go in this game. It's sort of a bit even, so we'll see if we can get the win. And that's a lovely finish again. So much like I anticipated, I was hoping that Haaland was going to be the playmaker here, not just obviously to try and win the ball and score a goal at the end. I'm actually looking for him to win the ball a bit deeper and create some chances. And sure enough, he's won the ball there, created a chance. Werner's put it in the top corner, and we're 2-1 up. Dorian, what I actually think has happened there, and I don't know if you'll see it on the replays, I think he's tried to play a pass and Hierro has actually knocked that into the path of Dybala. So I think the pass I would have had covered, has ended up being deflected from Hierro. No, actually, it doesn't look like that. It looks like he has played it forward and Dybala's latched onto it. So fair enough. De Gea should do better. I hate him, but I don't have any other choice but to use him, unfortunately. What you won't see in his highlights is he's parried about 4 or 5 shots that he should easily be gathering, which is really frustrating. We all know what rebounds are already like in this game. I don't need him to do any extras. But yeah, we're 2-2. Okay, so there we are. We're at 2-2. He has had more shots than me, but like I say again, there've been ones that have been parried away by De Gea, and actually a lot of those shots aren't from very close range. They are from outside the box. He's taken quite a few pop shots with Nainggolan, which he just can't seem to hold on to, so they've all gone out for corners. But obviously I've defended all those corners well because there's no highlights for a goal from that. So we are 2-2. It's fairly even. It may well end up in a draw. We just need to get the one extra chance. I'll probably bring on Neymar for Havertz in a little bit, just to give some more pace there, or maybe even put Havertz in the centre and take Cunha off. Okay, so that was frustrating there because there's a nice little dink into Matthias Cunha. I probably would have preferred it was Haaland that reached on the end of that. Maybe even if I had the winter refresh, he'd have put that away. I'm assuming that isn't a corner. I do think he has just missed that. So we're going to go and bring Neymar on. Generally, everybody else I'm happy with in the team. It's just that Cunha's just sort of losing out a little bit there. Maybe it's because he's an 83 rated card, or just because his attributes aren't that high, really. So we're going to play Neymar now over on that right cam position, and Havertz has been brought into the centre. I mean, I don't need to say it again. Dybala's hit that straight at De Gea, and he can't even keep it out of the goal. It's ridiculous. Yeah, any suggestions anyone's got for a goalkeeper that's affordable that would give me full chem, even if it is another Premier League goalkeeper, if you've found that Lloris is better, or I mean, I don't like Alisson either. I've tried him in several drafts. I've had him, but yeah, if there are any Premier League goalkeepers I'm missing out on, please do let me know. And so it looks like this guy is obviously doing objectives because he's decided to play keep ball in the corner. It's annoying, but I get it. Like, I'd probably be doing the same. Two passes there, not gone to where I want them to go. And like I say, yeah, he's doing this. He's just sort of dribbling, turning around, dribbling back. He's not really committing to an attack or anything. I've not even really tried to get that ball. But yeah, not really a lot to tell about the team there. I did like Haaland being the hold-up man to like have Havertz and Werner run off him. So I was quite a fan of that. It seems like now my next problem is a goalkeeper in this team. Yeah, so any suggestions really? I mean, it does need to be a Premier League goalkeeper or an icon, but really I'm not going to pay the money out for an icon. And to do the mid-icon or prime icon pack objective and get a goalkeeper is actually a loss if you pick up a goalkeeper in those packs, although in my case it would actually be a win because I need to get rid of De Gea. So yeah, so we lose that one 3-2. Hopefully he's doing an objective, at least he's got something out of that. but it's just poor. He just can't seem to hold on to balls. Any shot from outside the box, he seems to parry out for a corner. And then you saw the one with Dybala that he couldn't even parry out for a corner, just parried it into the top corner of the goal. So that's that. What I am going to do on this video is just tag on a couple of pack pulls that I've received from a couple of friends on their accounts. One of them is insane. It's from the mid-icon pack and it is unbelievable. But there's also a couple of surprise ones that I just wanted to put in there because a lot of people, like when they tend to do some of the objectives, like the ones where you get just like a 2-player pack or something, don't always necessarily think you get something out of those. We're going to show you that that is obviously different. So those videos are just going to come in now. And so there you saw it, a Maradona, a middle icon Maradona in that icon pack. So for all those people that have grinded out to get that mid icon pack, although you've saved up all your high rated players or you've spent all your coins in doing that pack or taking untradables week in week out to get that pack opened, Maradona is a possibility. Okay, this is someone that just plays FIFA normally. This is not someone who's on a red list or anything like that. That is a massive pull and will really help his team. So this has been episode 5 of my Trade to Glory. Obviously we have got the team of the season so far, as EA have promoted it, coming up on Friday. I have got some packs saved for them. I will find out if I've got some friends that have got some packs that want me to open on that Friday as well. If not, what we'll be hoping to get is for them to send me some of their incredible pulls like these ones you've just seen, so we can get them uploaded onto the videos. And as always, like I say, like the video and please subscribe. When we get to 100 subscribers, I am going to be doing a giveaway to one of those subscribers on the channel. But really I want to get to that higher subscriber base because I want to be able to do some collaborations and bring my series out to other YouTubers and also participate in some of theirs. Like I say, I'm reaching out to some of them at the moment, but my subscribers are so low that I do need to get more subscribers in order to get their attention. So please, cost you nothing, just press subscribe, spread the word around. And I've been B-RAD, and we'll see you soon.